Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the final press conference of today's action here at the Air Force 2021 Air Force Reserve Big West Men's Basketball Championships presented by Hawaiian Islands. UC Riverside comes away with the victory 62-52 over 6th seed Hawaii. This is Riverside's first win in the Big West tournament since 2011, which is also the last season that UC Riverside reached the semifinal round. As you can see here at the podium, we have head coach Mike Magpaio on the left-hand side. The right-hand side student-athlete Jock Perry, who had 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists today in 29 minutes of play. If you have a question, you may use the function to raise your hand, which is under the reaction area of the Zoom, or you can say question with your name and affiliation in the chat box. So what we will do is we'll start off with a statement about today's game from Coach Magpaio, and then we'll open up for questions for both our gentlemen here. So, Coach, go right ahead.
You know, we knew it was going to be a real tough physical game. Hawaii brought it today in that sense. And for us, it's like when we don't shoot as well, I think we know that we can rely on our defense and rebound, and our defense did the job today. We held them to 36%. So proud of the guys, proud of that accomplishment. First one in 10 years, but trying to get one tomorrow.
Our first question to Stephen Tsai. Go ahead, Stephen.
Jock, I thought you did two tremendous things today. First, you took away the Hawaii's drives into the lane, and how were you able to do that? And also, you hit that really big shot off that feed from Cheetah. What was that like? What was the play on it?
Yeah, I mean, firstly, all credit to Hawaii. They played a great match. They've been competing with us all season, so they had a great year. In reference to what you're saying, I mean, we were just following the scout. We knew that it was going to be a tough matchup, and we just knew we had to follow the scout, take away their tendencies, and then down the other end, Arenze. I mean, he had a bit of a quiet night, but I mean, he helped me get involved, and his presence out there, it was good to have him back tonight.
Thanks.
Move on to Jim Alexander. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, Jock. Coming in here as a graduate transfer, what really did you expect coming into this program, and how have the way things developed met or exceeded or whatever those expectations?
Yeah. Well, personally, I mean, signing here, I expected a lot. I mean, I didn't just sign here, to just play. I mean, I came here to win and get better, and we've done that so far. And it was our first win in 10 years, but I mean, we're planning on winning tomorrow and the next day, and we're trying to make this season last as long as possible.
Were there things that you had seen or were aware of from last year's team and the way things kind of developed that led you to believe, hey, I can come in here and we can get this done?
Yeah, just knowing the coaching staff and the players and the talent we had, and unfortunately Cal went down, and so there was a role there for me to step into, and yeah, I was just really excited to step in and fill that role and keep getting better with this team every day.
We'll go back to Stephen Tsai. Go ahead, Stephen.
Coach, it looks like you just rolled a lot of guys. Was that just the plan because of Hawaii's depth problems, or is that just how you normally try to approach games? Or?
You know, it has been working for us. I kind of knew that Arenze was going to be out of rhythm a little bit. You know, he didn't play since Santa Barbara 2 weeks ago. So it just took him just to get his wind back. And so we had to go with Daniel Madding and Angus. And Daniel Madding played really well last week at Northridge, and we gained a lot of confidence in him. And we really trust all our guys. We really do go 10, 11 deep. We tell the guys that we really think that every single one of you can make a winning play on any given day. And they have. You know, in this, I think we have 7 guys that have scored 16 points in a game plus this year. So we really trust everybody. I played a lot, huh? But hopefully it works out in our favor with our depth for tomorrow and the next day. Hopefully tomorrow.
And then one other thing is, you can pick up the green light to shoot from that far away.
Do I? Who?
Pick it.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, everybody has the green light. You can't play in this program unless you're willing to shoot it. So Pickett, actually, he's always in our top group and shooting. But yeah, everybody, if you have a rhythm 3, we want you to take it, which is why we shoot so many threes.
We'll go next to Bob Kaiser. Go ahead, Bob.
Hey, Coach. Hawaii drew even at 49 with less than 7 minutes to go, and you guys lose that to one basket, one free throw snatch. Was there anything you guys did differently, or was it just stepping up on defense?
I felt like we got in a little rhythm offensively. Just got a little rhythm there. And we talk about that all the time. But yeah, I mean, our defense really stepped up to the plate today. And that's the one thing that we know that we have. I think we beat Northridge last weekend after we shot 5 for 27 from 3. So we know that we can defend. And when it really, really matters, we can just dig in. All we talk about is just our fundamental coverages, and we try to keep it really simple for the guys. And then Arinze really stepped up and took the challenge of Jardine, who's an all-leaguer, and did a great job, held him to 8 points today. And then Jock held John Marie to 5. So that was huge for us.
We'll go to Jim Alexander.
Yeah, Mike.
What's up, Jim?
The theme of the defense. What you did last year and what you guys were able to do as a team, did that sort of lay a foundation for what you've been able to do this year?
I think that was the most comforting thing when I took over as head coach, that I told the guys, hey, listen, we're not changing one thing in our defensive scheme. And last year set the foundation. We were pretty good defensively, like top 110 in the country or whatever. And now we're like top 70 and top 30 scoring defense. So that was something that we absolutely carried over, that defensive grit. And we're big. We're just big at every position, so that really helps.
And the other thing, it's kind of the elephant in the room, everything that's gone on at UCR and with your program and trying to survive, basically. How have you been able to kind of avoid letting that be a distraction and just concentrate on what's in front of you?
I think the guys we're all smart. I think we see it out there, but we're just so focused on this season, and I really have a lot of faith it's going to get done. I think Wes Millett's doing a great job. I have a lot of faith it's going to get done. I really believe it. I think it's silly that they're thinking about getting rid of it, and so I think it's going to get done. I think Wes is doing a great job, but we just compartmentalize and focus on the task at hand.
Our last question to Bob. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, Doc, everybody knows Dominic's story, how he went from a manager to a contributor. Today he goes 14-5, 6 steals. Can you talk about what he gives to the team on the court?
Yeah. I mean, the first thing he does is he leads by example. I mean, every day he's in the gym before everyone, getting shots up, and he stays late. I mean, he's just the hardest worker, one of the hardest workers I've been around. And so he sets that tone there, and it's his experience. And I mean, he's been through everything in this program, been here for 5 years. And yeah, I mean, he's seen it all. And so we know how much it means to him. And I mean, him just being around, we try and play harder just for him out there. So, I mean, it's great having him as a teammate.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Good luck in the semifinals on Friday.
Thank you so much.